Ah, the new content. I knew I had to do this.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
This is completely new to this game. So the good shit is here.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable
Gladys?
Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a
2013,
video game
guys,
released in
2013.
on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Don't flatter yourself.
Step inside and
too
see
much.
what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. The content, give me the content, Stanley.
He's so excited for it. Oh, hello.
All right.
The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can jump inside the circle, guys. What a new feature they added. Oh. I have limited jumps. and I can't jump anymore. Bye, I guess.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are
With
not
the first
positive.
version,
It's just
now you can
elevators
jump.
and jumping. Is
Yes.
this what passes for exciting new content?
Comfy carpet. Thank you for
That's
enjoying
it?
the new content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You
It's
see,
over,
Stanley,
guys.
This
That's
is
the
what
new
happens
content.
when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. Why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about? No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me.
I know.
Having a
The
great
Twitter
time
one was
together
so
like
good. I
always.
know. It's amazing.
What do you say, friend?
Everything is set up just the way it was last time. I hate Mondays. Me too, buddy. Me too. Oh, look. It's a photo of the old office. Oh?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Should
I want
I?
to show you something.
Should I?
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Okay, I will. Okay, I'm so sorry. I will. No, don't be mad at me.
Never mind. You're not a dork.
Oh, in that case, I'll just leave. Bye. Okay, never mind.
Just our little secret.
Oh.
Take a look. I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my
Really
favorite
pretty.
memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Memory, sweet memory. Don't forget. Stanley Parable.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
The good times. Oh, it's like parts of The Office. Oh, that's the ending we just got.
The Parable was. It was literally every game ever
Persona
created.
3!
It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
It was
It's no games at
Persona
all.
3. What a
It isn't even
fucking...
the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
What
A
an
lifeless
obscure
husk
reference.
With an hour of new elevator content. Wait,
Oh.
hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh, God,
Steam.
no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh
I can't
no.
even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh no, the
Honestly,
bad
I could
reviews.
not be bothered to play this game to full completion.
The
The
bad
narrative is
reviews,
obnoxious
guys.
and unfunny. with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
But they're here. They're in the game now.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley.
I know, narrator. Some people just have bad opinions. It's okay. Oh, a shit
What's this one
opinion.
got to
Look.
say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
It's okay.
there was
It's
a
an
skip
experience. It's a visual
A skip
novel.
button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely
Shoot.
it couldn't hurt. Not if
Indoctrinator.
it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. Any choice you've ever made is simply a series
How
of
long
choices
is
made
this?
by the person you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every
It must
person
end
you've ever
way too long.
making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet
As long
timeless
as my
thought?
dick.
Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite. You see, it could in fact be both of these things at
It
once.
is so
that you are
long,
both making
Jesus.
choices and not
Okay,
making
I'm gonna
choices, and that they
fucking
are
press
both
it,
affecting
guys.
you and not affecting you at the same time by
They really want me to press it.
well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption,
Ricky,
it's
we have
right at your
to.
fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit
Cookie
the
9?
wording of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps.
Unsubbed,
To be honest,
unfollow. Don't
I
be like
even
that.
know if
Come
one
on.
can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Oh my
Although I
god.
have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is
Undated.
Steam will instantly run out
You're
and
going to break
implement
up
a
with
new
me now?
feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular
Oh my
review
god,
so that-
jeez, I can't.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest
Shocking.
that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and... Wait, how do we get out of here?
Yeah,
Where
I
did the
don't
door
know.
go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
There was.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole?
No.
A sufficiently
Create
large
something
crack
for
in the
me
wall?
so I can leave.
I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go?
I'm going to have to
Maybe
press it.
Just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the... Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room.
There
Stanley,
isn't.
The door is gone. It's completely gone.
Create something
I've
for
looked
me
at it
then.
From every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's
You're
no
not giving me
door.
much of an
There's just
option. I
you
really want to
and a
like
button, and if you keep pressing
not
it,
press
I
the
have
button,
no
but
idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the
Guys.
button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch, and I have to believe I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you?
I
I've
don't
been
know what to
thinking and
do. What
thinking,
else to
and I don't know
do?
what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative
can't give him
feedback. Why was
reassurance,
it so
though?
important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nines... Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh my God.
Back.
What is
Oh,
going
my
on?
goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
A week.
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
This is gonna be
Would you
depressing.
think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been
If this
doing?
was a
Me
week,
just
imagine
talking.
how much
But
time
isn't, Stanley.
it will be
It
next.
isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time.
How
I
much
stopped
time?
keeping track after a year.
After
Have
a
you ever sat
year?
down in one place and not move for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
Oh my
I
God.
felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past.
Oh my
And when
God, that
feeling
must have
began
been
to
terrible
subside,
to you,
what
for you.
took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever
He's
experienced.
so much
my
now he's
entire life.
dead.
All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In
He's
that
not creating
instant, I
anything
could see
here.
myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart.
Oh fuck,
It was an
narrator, I'm gonna have to
impossibly
do it
rich
again.
wellspring of both
I
delight
really
and
like the
disgust
narrator.
simultaneously.
I don't want to hurt him.
I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an
Oh my
eternity,
God,
for what I
narrator.
now know was far less. You
Here
see,
we go. Oh, he's no longer talking to me. It must have been, what, 10 years now? He's not even talking to me. What is that? What is this noise? A fire alarm? 100. I'm hosting you
but they
for
didn't
7 minutes.
understand the game
Oh,
was never
thank
meant
you.
to be funny. It was meant to have a point.
you,
It was
Botnian.
meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us.
He's talking
It
alone
wasn't
now.
enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability.
I'm so sorry, narrator. I have to do it. They're forcing me. They're forcing me to press this button by not giving me any chance. Any new paths. I'm gonna have to press it yet again. It's been what, a century now?
The end is never the end, is never
Oh.
the end, is never the end, is
Oh
never
my
the
God,
end,
button,
is
please
never
come
the
up.
end, is
This
never
is
the
so
end,
creepy.
Is never the end, is never the
Guys.
end, is never the end, is never the end, is never
Guys,
the
I need
end,
help.
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never
Imagine
the end,
listening
is
to
never
the-
the end,
to
is
this
never
in,
the
like,
end, is
a
never
white
the
room.
end, is never the end,
This
is
is
never
about
the
you
end,
chose.
is never the end,
This
is
is the
never
loading
the
screen,
end,
yes.
is never the end,
It is the
never
loading
the
screen.
end, is never the
Oh my God, oh my God, he went insane. It must have been what? A century by now, at least. Maybe more. We don't know. The plant has been dead for a while. Oh! Oh my God! Something came up from the roof. What is this shit? Is it a rock? The plant is gone now. I don't know if this is a rock or some kind of plant. What the fuck? Yes, this is really creepy. Oh, there's light now. It's the middle of the day. The skip button is really powerful. Okay, so... how much time? I want game theory to actually make a theory. To find out how much time passed. That would be like a crazy thing. If it went like, what? Centuries, right? The plants are gone now. Weird. Why would the plants be gone? Oh? What the fuck is that? That is so creepy. Oh my god, take me out of here. Oh, the button is dead now. Oh, because there's no more sunlight. That's why they're gone. They died. Oh. Okay. Is this near Automata now? Maybe. Oh my god, the sea where we were is dry now. It's just deserts. It's just desert now. Everything is gone. This can't be just centuries. This has to be like at least a millennia to something like this actually happen. I need a fucking geology person here, like right now, to tell me how much time we're talking about. That was a pretty cool ending, to be honest. Really interesting and creepy. It's gone now, right?
Sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you. I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable
2. Oh. Nice. The end is never again.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions?
The Office is looking good.
With a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground
up.
up.
Oh, the computers got
Why, there's so many
upgraded.
possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans
Investor
have truly been
Showcase.
asking for.
Welcome. Look at this shit. It reminds me of that game, that horror game that came out like
Here we are.
maybe a
Go
year
on,
ago.
Try out some of the
The
new
blue
features.
whatever, the blue monster. I can't remember. There's merch now. The Stanley Parable 2 reassurance bucket. No screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the
Okay,
new
close the
version,
door.
the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
They're so ugly, both of them. I want this one, the white one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize
yes.
that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
I'm sorry, Ricky.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
No, I don't want this one. It's so ugly. Ugh, Jesus Christ, of course you would do this. What a cunt.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never
Oh,
been
look.
done before in a video game.
Never, ever.
This is in fact a hole that
Except
you can
for
fall
Portal.
down forever. That's right.
Portal did this.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Oh, it's lowering the roof. Okay, so let's check this. Oh, that sound effect was really cool.
You see,
It's very
isn't it
magical.
Wonderful. One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've
I'm
gotten
back, what
to
did I
see
say?
the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we
This
can
is the
continue
infinity
on.
hole. Oh,
Anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole? It is. Is it infinite?
it's not
That sort
infinite.
of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, The infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found
Yay!
me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Yes.
Look, I think the issue here
I knew there
is
was
just
a
that
limit.
You're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person
I don't mind
actually
playing.
wants to
Stop.
fall
I came to
infinitely?
bed.
I figured the
Need to
hole
lay
was
my
as
head.
deep as anyone would actually need.
It's okay.
Don't you
Just
put
rest
this
for a
on
bit.
me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call
We
the
both
whole
said things we didn't mean.
mostly
I'm mute.
infinite?
I'm literally
If that works
mute.
For you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to
The
the top of the hole
teleport.
and we can move on. I'll
Press
just be
the
up here when you're
teleport
ready.
button.
Great. Now, I'm very excited
We're-
to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Guys, we're going in.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
That's...
Normal.
Don't take this out of
Well,
context.
that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of
Oh
time.
my.
Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Oh,
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
very
I
short.
couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time
big
in there than you
black
did before.
hole.
I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite.
No,
Well, I suppose
infinite.
once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and
Teleport?
come join me up above.
The teleport
Had enough?
button.
I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. This starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay.
It's even shorter now.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not
Keep on
only not
falling.
infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point
Didn't like
where it's
big
no longer
open holes,
feasible
but
to call
okay.
the hole infinitely deep.
This hole
even
is
by
when
the
she
lax
says she's a
overall
virgin.
standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's
Okay.
pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay, let's
Oh,
go.
there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but
Oh.
at this depth, I just
He
can't
said it
see this
again.
scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge?
The itch is
You
too
just
strong
do
for me to
whatever it is
resist.
you're here to do, and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
The teleport. I'm pressing.
Is the teleport button not working?
It's not working.
You sure?
The teleport
Well, I
button
mean-
does not work.
I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out.
What?
Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to
What?
be away from
What
the
do you
hole,
mean?
and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked.
Bros
It's a
before
win for
holes
everyone. You
was
get to
never
be
so
with the
real
hole,
before.
I get to do literally anything else.
No, narrator,
Take
come
care,
back.
Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
He left. He fucking left. No, you sure are, Sheeny. Oh? Stuff is happening. Hole? The hole is starting to speak with me now. It's been 12 days of pure silence. And only white walls. There's nothing else but me and the hole. The hole. It's finally time to see the true hole. We were only seeing an illusion until now, but this one is the true hole. He stood you up, and he did well. Excuse me. What an asshole! He just left because I chose the hole instead of him. Change perspective. Oh, Stanley. Stanley. It is I, the hole. I am speaking to you in a language you can understand. You must change your perspective, Stanley. my favorite. Change your perception. What? The Chin Queen perspective. Change your reality. It's a filter. Oh, ew. Dinosaurs. What? What? Oh my god. Ocean. What? Change yourself. What am I now? Look at this shit. That's a reference, right? I know that from somewhere. From Tron? Oh my god. Look at me! There's a fairy there. What the fuck? What is this? Oh, we're... Oh, that's so creepy. Change perspective.
Stanley? Stanley!
The narrator is back!
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for
It was
every
all in
second.
my head.
You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from
Running
time to time
puppies.
and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused
Wow.
on the hole? From
This
the
is
looks of
like...
things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And I'm looking forward
This
to
is
all of them.
torture. He's
Stay alert,
torturing me.
Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
It's like when you like let someone sleep and then you constantly wake them up. That's that type of torture. What a cunt. That's it. That's the ending. I stay in that hole forever. Daddy Stanley looks so good. Running puppies. I know.
So with that in
Okay.
mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
You don't know my name.
Sorry,
Of course
I
not.
should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your
It was
name,
an anime,
whatever
I
name
think, or a
that is.
cartoon.
Here, let's have
Oh
you
my God, no.
role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this
Dude.
feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
If this
Okay,
button
here we go. Let's
would
take a
actually
deep
say my
breath,
name, I would
clear
be
your mind,
terrified.
forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Okay, so my name is
I
Jim.
want you
Hello.
to imagine yourself living as Jim.
I'm
Sleeping and waking as
37.
Jim.
I have two
falling
children.
in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim. And as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into
The
dust.
face reminded me of the
Do you
ultimate
feel it deeply?
alpha
Are
Flowey.
you really, truly
Oh,
Jim
because it's a
right
face
now?
inside a TV,
If
yeah.
so, then please step forward and... Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you! Do it again,
Wow.
do it again!
He's so excited.
Ooh, it hits even harder the
Wow.
second time. If this were the only
He sounds
new
like
feature in
Wheatley
the
from
Stanley
Portal
Parable
2 now.
it would
Every
still
time
be
I
worth
solve
the
a
money.
puzzle.
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Oh, poor him.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim.
No.
I'm putting the Jim
There is no
button
such
away.
thing.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to
No.
lose all
No.
sense of who you actually are.
Jim, come back! Oh, what a fucking asshole! He took the Jim button away. I am. What if I forget who I am? I won't remember that my name is Jim. Ooh,
Ah,
look at that.
collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2,
Ooh, this
you'll
music.
run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines.
Ah,
And what's truly
the
innovative
ancient
is that there will be
figurines.
no reward for collecting all of them.
No reward.
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic
Oh my
joy
God,
of
look at
watching a
this.
number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on
Oh.
with your unremarkable life.
Unremarkable life. Okay, narrator. All of them want the powerful collectibles from Stanley Parable. so weird. Look at this. Let's get it. Ah, Stanley Parable. What an inviting room. Oh.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Ooh.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket,
The power of the
many
bucket.
disorienting contradictions of the Stanley
Yes.
Parable will feel perfectly normal.
That's
and
exactly
perhaps
what was
even
missing from the
comforting.
first game.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Yes,
Come on,
obviously.
give it a try.
It makes sense. Look. The bucket is
Can
with
you
me
feel
now.
it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
Yeah, Danganronpa
In
needs
fact,
this more
can
than
I say
I.
that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just
Oh.
holding it has made
More
you
than
the
a suit,
slightest bit
perhaps?
more attractive as a person.
More
The benefits of the
attractive.
bucket seem to go
Because
on
I have a
and on, don't
bucket?
they?
What is this doing
All
here?
this and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Just pick it up. Bucket. Just pick it up. Oh, this is a cool thing. Look at that. It's amazing. No screenshots and screenshots. Okay. Ooh.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's
I
do
believe
an
in that too.
experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
The tuba at the end was
I mean,
amazing.
There's potential here, right?
Trumpets?
It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a
The
different
bucket is just
arrangement.
there.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we
He's
go.
building everything.
Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of
Trumpet
gags.
is amazing.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I
All
wanted
the
fans
magic.
to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait,
That does make
maybe
some
that's
sense.
it.
The
I
gags
can
are...
take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
That does make
Tastefully, of
sense.
course, with respect, with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Trying to put the room into the
Let me see if I
bucket.
can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay. Oh. Oh, this is the new main menu. That's amazing. Beta doors again, but with a bucket now.
Stepping in.
Yes, nice. Okay, let's see what is going to happen now. What will it happen now? Ah, it's loading. I'm leaving. Escape pod. I'm gonna put the bucket here with me. Oh. Escape bucket. Shoo. that's ridiculous. It's just a fucking bucket. What the hell? This game was made for people who have bucket fetishes. I don't know if there are any bucket fetishes, but if they are, this game is for them. We could easily go with a bucket. There was so much room in that place. It's like, shush, everything is going to be alright. Bucket logic. I don't know.
Now then,
Ooh.
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios.
Nice show.
And you'll
What is
tell me
this?
whether or not the thing I'm
Wait,
showing you is a
this
bucket.
a strip show?
Simple enough, right? This should tell us
a
everything we'll
runway?
ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Okay.
Let's begin.
Begin. Oh,
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
well, can I ask for help? 50-50? Okay, but I do believe it's a bucket. Oh,
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
what do you mean? How would I know that? Incorrect.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket,
But
not
that
an
makes
actual
it-
bucket.
That makes it a bucket as well. A hologram of a bucket is still a bucket, right? I mean, it's not physical, so I guess it wouldn't be a
Item
bucket.
3.
But the 3D
Is this
printed
a
one
bucket?
is. Yes, it's also a bucket.
Correct.
Ooh.
This is a bucket.
Finally. One in three is not bad.
Item 4.
What the
Is this a
fuck?
bucket?
It is not a bucket.
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To
Correct,
be honest,
exactly.
I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you.
Wow,
Thank you for not
thank
making
you.
me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
What a fucking cunt. What an idiot. Say no for the memes every time.
Is
Oh,
this a
I'm sorry,
bucket?
didn't read it. No.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
It is a tractor. No further explanation? No further explanation. Ricky,
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
it is not a bucket.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Both? How can it be both? It's Schrodinger's cat all over again.
Wait, hold
But
on.
with
I
a
can't
bucket.
find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
It is Schrodinger's bucket now. Wait. No.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it
Finally.
isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket,
Oh,
that
no.
makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course
Oh.
is not true. Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley.
No.
Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
I'm so conflicted. Is everything a bucket? Am I a bucket? I think I am a bucket. Everything is a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
Not
And yet
anymore.
now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Are we all a bucket?
Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
I think
I'm
you are a
losing myself,
bucket.
and myself was all I
No.
ever had to begin with.
You're
I'm
not a
afraid
bucket.
the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
Oh, it's
I
not
can't
gonna.
have that. I'm sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets from
Oh,
the game.
it doesn't let
entirely.
me answer.
Okay, here we go.
He's gonna delete all the buckets from the game?
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Everything
Every
was a
single thing in the
bucket.
game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, You're still
I deleted the
here. You're not a
game.
bucket
Everything
either.
was a bucket.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And
Okay.
we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who
That's
knows
kinda
what
weird.
that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
What if our world, everything is a bucket? Maybe it's not just in game. Maybe everything is a bucket. Maybe I am a bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
narrator
room to
isn't a
check on his
bucket.
co-workers. He never
But-
functioned well by himself, and
Maybe I am a
constantly needed
bucket.
support and
Is
guidance
this a
from
bucket?
others.
I don't know
Warmth
anymore.
Spread through Stanley's arms. Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew
Okay.
you'd find this place eventually.
Oh, it's the baby.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
The broom closet.
We've come together here because we
My
care
wife?
about you very much.
The computer.
It's this bucket
and
you're
the
carrying
baby.
around everywhere. The bucket isn't even
I
from
care
the
about
original
you. This is
Stanley
an
Parable.
intervention.
It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've
Everyone
never
is
seen
here.
before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Okay. Thank you for the intervention, guys. I really appreciate that you care so
Whee!
much
Look at
about
that
me.
wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh,
Oh, the wacky
I
line,
played
it's
some
back.
silly music as well.
Silly music. Oh, I missed this music. Why? That's amazing.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What?
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it
That's
for the
an
fans,
actual
Stanley. Let's
line?
give them more content exactly like this.
It was not funny.
But
It was
if we
really
want
upsetting.
to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
No, I will not give up the bucket. That's out of the question. The bucket is mine, and it shall remain mine for the rest of eternity, for the rest of the universe.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
So I
This
wasn't here.
is
It's
the
fine.
Bucket
There's plenty of
Destroyer.
more endings.
I
The
think
Bucket
it'll make
Destroyer.
a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out
no.
character with so much personality that to me it
So much
already feels as though
personality.
it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
You don't need this large machine
Can
to
you
destroy a
guess what
single
the Bucket
bucket.
Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go
No.
ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No. I will save the bucket. I know there's a way. There's always a way.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I
so
don't
many
know what
buttons
the
here.
Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows.
Oh.
That is its singular personality
Oh
trait.
no.
Sure, I can
Its
hear you
singular
say, how does a
personality
character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like
Everything
10
is
personality
rumbling.
traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
I
Okay,
chose
Bucket
the
Destroyer
right
is getting
door.
very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or
Oh.
the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket.
No,
Quickly
never.
now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry.
No. It blew up. I just picked the right. What is going on?
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so
Now in
much
heaven.
potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the
Goodbye.
moment in time that you were here. You were magnificent. Can you guess what the bucket destroyer does?
I bet it's
Surely
not
you
even
don't
gonna
need me to
destroy the
spell it out
bucket.
for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop
Oh.
it into the machine when you're ready.
But the bucket doesn't... It doesn't let me. What?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give
I
it
can't.
the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your
The
bucket.
bucket is
Destroying
controlling me.
buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
I can't
Sure,
believe
can
this is
hear
not
you
even
say,
working.
How does a character with... Until you crush that damn
Come on, I'm
bucket.
trying,
Quickly
I'm
now.
trying.
The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the
I'm
fans what they
trying.
want. Hurry and...
I did try. I tried numerous times, but it doesn't work. You can't kill the bucket. It's too powerful. Oh! Hello? There will be a reward for finding them. He was lying. Oh! So I found two, and I can hear the people.
This was it. One
4,
last
3,
chance
7.
to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with
this
a
is
loved
my
one.
the number of my 3 again. This is ridiculous. Wait, congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Your co-workers. Oh my god. Amazing. Well.
There was no one here.
Oh no!
Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak.
I can hear
To
someone
listen to him
coughing.
talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and
Oh,
over.
I'm so
He was
sorry,
unloved,
Stanley.
Uninteresting. He was a
3.
failure.
That's
And
all
in
my
that moment,
dialogue.
Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long
Goodbye.
conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness. When at last they came to...
On.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed
the
the button
bucket
to turn
jumped.
on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror.
The bucket
Had
is
this been
evil.
the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this?
No
Stanley
bucket.
was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust.
In
When
disgust.
suddenly, an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oh,
Birds. Silly.
silly birds.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
It's on a loop. Bird. Oh, that's cool. I can switch the birds.
Stanley
Flamingos.
flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all.
Can I
It was a
leave?
facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
What the
The mind
fuck?
controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
Obviously.
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hand.
Surveilling
The one who had pointed him
birds
towards
is
this
its retention.
incredible discovery.
Not mining control.
Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was
This is
surely
adorable.
the
Dude.
best. And Stanley was happy.
It's over. This is the ending. It was never a mind control facility. It was a bird surveillance device. It's amazing. What
This
the
is
point?
what Stanley
What is the
thought
point
it
of this
was.
machine?
And he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time.
It's just smashing
carrying a
these
bucket
things.
everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator. as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
Unintended,
the
Ricardo.
bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to
Wait,
death.
what's the pun? You can check the chat for the answer. Stanley
It was a
Paradise.
shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
Oh, the bucket.
It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest.
Yes.
It was a glorious bucket to
Oh,
behold.
I don't have the bucket anymore. It's gone. The bucket is just the best. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit, or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? Darkness! Sosageo, Sosageo.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley
The
to
bucket
take
is
a
carrying
bucket like
liquid
this and to
for the
claim
first
it for his
time.
own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see
Hubris.
that the bucket is
So many
far
buckets.
more noble than Stanley will ever
25
be in his
buckets.
short life?
Those are not 25. The bucket with 2 handles. An upgraded bucket. I like how the caveman used to like paint the bucket. The bucket is a god to them. The cave drawing. The power of the bucket compels me. The hanging bucket. Oh. I would like this, to be honest. This is actually really cool. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity, however clear our grasp of the bucket may be. There is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance, inevitably, is for our own good. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. Okay. I guess it's not out of my reach.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible
You
wrong.
and I. You and
Let
I.
Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
What?
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity
Oh, it's
to
the
run off with
reverse.
another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket should
No.
take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
No! I was very tempted to reset the game.